The night I chased my boyfriend out of my house with a broom. I wasn't thinking about revenge. I was thinking about survival. But exactly 1 year later, when I opened my repaired laptop and saw what he had been saying about me behind my back, something inside me finally snapped. And what happened next? Let's just say, his entire life unraveled in a matter of days. I met him online in the early 2000s, back when internet relationships still felt a little magical. We talked for years. Late night chats, inside jokes, long conversations about the future. He made me feel seen. So when I moved to his city in my early 20s to finally build a real relationship, I thought I was stepping into the beginning of my forever. Instead, I was stepping into a nightmare. The first red flag. It took exactly 3 days to realize he didn't have a job. Not in between jobs. Not starting soon. No job. His mother paid his rent, his bills, even his groceries. At first, I told myself it didn't matter. Love isn't about money, right? But then his mother called. She expected me to pay 6 months of rent up front, plus massive utility deposits, because he had told her I was sitting on a mountain of savings. I tried to be responsible. I can just put the utilities in my name, I suggested calmly. That way everything is transparent. She exploded, accused me of sneaking around, called me names I still remember years later. And then, she weaponized something deeply personal from my past. Something only he could have told her. In that moment, I should have left. But when you're young, love makes you rewrite reality. So I blamed her. Not him. Never him. When love turns into fear. The first time he got physical, my brain refused to process it. Later, his mother showed up and said, coldly, I raised him not to hit a lady. But you're no lady. I remember standing there thinking, how did this become my life? But by then, I was already trapped emotionally. Then came the accident. I fell through a rotted staircase behind our apartment and seriously injured my back. Suddenly, I couldn't work overtime anymore. Every dollar mattered. And that's when he started taking my prescribed pain medication. Not asking. Taking. Days worth. Gone overnight. Recovery became agony. But his habits? Still fully funded. Until I couldn't afford them anymore. So he started disappearing. Staying at his mom's house. Leaving me alone. Isolated. Friends of his even messaged me privately. You should leave him. He says horrible things about you. I didn't believe them. Because accepting the truth would mean admitting I had destroyed my own life for someone who never deserved me. The illusion returns. When our lease ended, I moved back to my hometown to regroup. Then something unexpected happened. My lawsuit settled. Suddenly, he was attentive again. Kind again. Interested again. Funny how that works. I thought maybe this was our second chance. I rented a small house for my dad. Adopted a rescue dog. Tried to rebuild something resembling hope. But hope doesn't survive long in the presence of entitlement. When I told him he needed a job if he wanted spending money, the warmth vanished overnight. He barely spoke to me. The tension grew thicker every day. Until one night, everything broke. He demanded money. I refused. What followed was a terrifying moment where my safety was threatened. A moment that made me realize, with absolute clarity, that the man in front of me did not love me. He only wanted control. When I finally found the strength to call his behavior what it was, he spiraled. And when he threatened my dog, the one innocent creature who had given me unconditional love, instinct took over. I grabbed the nearest thing I could find, a broom, and I chased him straight out of my house. Heart racing, hands shaking. But for the first time in years, I felt powerful. I threw him his car keys, for the car I had paid for, and screamed, "Get out!" He drove back to his mother's house that same night. And just like that, he was gone. The discovery that changed everything. For a year, I focused on healing. Then I took my broken laptop in for repair, the one he had smashed during an argument. When I opened it, there they were. All his saved passwords. Facebook, email, chats. Curiosity battled nausea. Curiosity won. What I found felt like being betrayed all over again. He had told people I was autistic so he could date other women without guilt. Mocked me. lied about me, painted himself as my victim. Then I found something else. An essay he'd written, bragging about a supposed revenge encounter with a woman from his past. Except, I remembered that day, because she had invited me to join them. The story was fiction, a fantasy designed to make him look powerful. That was the moment something inside me went very, very quiet. Not rage, not heartbreak, clarity. For years, I had been small so he could feel big. No more. The revenge. I'm not proud of what I did next, but I understand exactly why I did it. Late one night, I logged into his accounts, changed the passwords, then carefully set a plan into motion, one that would shatter the carefully constructed image he showed the world. Messages were sent, reputation cracked, confusion spread, and when he tried to claim he'd been hacked, the damage was already done. Within days, the fallout was unstoppable. Friends distanced themselves. Opportunities disappeared. Communities he valued shut their doors. Even his biggest safety net, his mother, eventually stopped cushioning his fall. He moved back in with her permanently. And from what I've heard, he never really rebuilt his life. The unexpected aftermath. Years later, I saw him at my workplace. He couldn't even look at me. Not anger, not hatred, just avoidance. Like I was a mirror reflecting everything he didn't want to face. And in that moment, I realized something surprising. I didn't feel victorious. I didn't feel guilty. I felt free. Because revenge didn't heal me. Leaving did. Reclaiming my voice did. Choosing myself did. People think revenge is about destroying someone else. But sometimes, it's about refusing to let them destroy you. His life unraveled because of his choices. I just stopped protecting him from the consequences. And karma? It handled the rest. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Love should never require you to shrink. And walking away isn't weakness. It's self-respect. If this story hit you emotionally, tap like and tell me in the comments. Do you believe in karma? Or do people create their own consequences? And don't forget to subscribe for more unforgettable, real-life revenge stories, where the truth is often stranger than fiction. See you in the next one.